two teams both with strong rebounding numbers.
Kevin, we are talking about two teams who play a physical, aggressive style. There is no back down on either side. I would anticipate a rugged interior game that might lead to a little bit of chippiness right up your alley, Kevin.
Oh, don't we love these kind of games? I mean, these are a blast to call.
No doubt.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now the pass to Simmons. Shoots from 12. And it's good, 2 points.
With a consistently improving offensive game, Simmons is lethal whenever he's on the court.
Now Tice. Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Tice finds Brown. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Hayward can hit. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Harris passes to Horford. Shoots over Walker. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Hayward passes to Brown. And Embiid with the block. They recover it. Tice finds Hayward on deep. Hayward missing again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And stolen by Hayward. Tatum at the elbow. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Now, here's Richardson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Embiid throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Tice with the ball. Guarded by Embiid. Walker goes in, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Simmons against Walker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Richardson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Walker against Simmons. Walker taking his time here. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Simmons. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Hayward against Horford. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And you look at Jason Tatum, able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Harris passes to Horford. Embiid trying to break loose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
I'll tell you, for all the intangibles that Al Horford brings to the table every night, the leadership, there is such a humble, authentic, unselfish nature that I think sets the tone for the whole team.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the veteran leader, Al Horford, a calm, quiet locker room presence, Doris, but his words carry a lot of weight.
No doubt, Kevin. Why? Because he's always team first, because he plays the game the right way, and this helps create a culture of winning. It's why Al Horford is so coveted.
So Horford gets 2.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. But when he's right, he is tough to stop.
That's tipped.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Brown kicks to Walker. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
The 76ers leading by 5. Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Passes it to Harris. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Back to Walker. The pass to Tatum over Horford. Tatum's shot is off.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Simmons passes to Horford over Walker. Horford gets the bucket. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Embiid with the steal. Harris with it. Now defended by Hayward. Richardson, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 12. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Shoots over Walker, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Out to Harris from downtown. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. Boston making some changes. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Kanter dishes to Smart. Right side Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. That's good from 17 feet away. Tatum's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Brown against Harris. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Wanamaker. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Harris against Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the Celtics looking to bounce back and make another deep playoff run.
And I think, Greg, they certainly have the talent to do it. This is a team that remains on the upswing. They have draft picks and assets. I think they are well positioned for the future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the 76ers making a change here. He hits both from the strike. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Wanamaker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Tatum. Kanter trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. one falls for Tatum.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach. Boy, he is looking to get them back on track. What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
Celtics trail by 20. Outside, Smart. Pass to Canner. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Wanamaker misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Harris. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
There's the feed to Williams. Tipped away and stolen by Simmons. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Philadelphia leading by 22. Simmons with it. He's got 8. Dishes it to Harris. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown, he's checked in for Smart. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Embiid, no good. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Harris, and Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Falls for Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And both free throws good for Williams. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. From outside the arc. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action after this word. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes at this rate and doing some of the things that I'm doing, but it's just the way that the game has evolved.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics. And is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot. Brown the pass to Wanamaker. Outside Tatum. From the stripe. Nice jump shot. Good. Tatum's got 10 points.
This is one of Tatum's main strengths. He is a polished shooter who likes working in the mid-range.
Here's Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Brown. Thibault can't get it to go. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Kicks it to Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Brown launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
Pass to Wanamaker. Scott against Williams. And the pass to Tatum. To the paint. And it's Brown missing. Philadelphia leading by 17. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. Now, here's Burks. Defense right on him. Good. And the 76ers lead by 19.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Williams. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Tatum against Scott. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Burks kicks to Embiid. A 3-pointer is right on target. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Burks the pass to Thibault. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Wanamaker. Burks covering. Wanamaker misses. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Takes a three. A rebound by the Celtics. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Here's Tatum, and hammers that one down right in the face of Mike Scott.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
The 76ers leading by 23. Burks the pass to Embiid. Back to Burks. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. It's Brown with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got 5 now.
And Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
It's so fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, you love the aggression. This is where Tatum has improved, converting off the bounce.
Richardson outside. Four on the clock. Not a piece of it.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And stolen by Tatum. He kicks to Walker. Back to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Richardson cover. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
The Celtics have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one at the line is good.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case
for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And so, Smart nails both of them. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Horford. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Harris. Fast break, here they come. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And that's now 10 points for Ben Simmons. That's a two-pointer from Walker. And too long on the shot.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Rejected by Harris.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Richardson finds Harris. Pass to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons feeling it out a bit. He's off on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Harris. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Harris has got 19 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Harris against Hayward. Walker in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers leading by 20. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
.132 left to play here in the half. Walker dishes to Hayward. Passes to Tice. Outside, Walker. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Richardson outside. .102 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Horford. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Horford's got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. There's the pass to Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
For Philadelphia, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And he makes the first.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Simmons drops them both. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Tice kicks to Cancer. Hayward from outside. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Now Simmons, 12 points for him. Left side, Harris. Outside for Simmons. And that one released in time, but no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. 76.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 21 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Pass to Richardson. Puts it up from 15. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
And Embiid drops them both. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Harris against Hayward, and it's Harris off the drive. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Tatum on the wing, guarded by Horford. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Horford.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And a dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Now Tice. Here's Walker. And Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 23. In the corner, it's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now, here's Tice. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Richardson against Brown. Over Richardson. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Simmons against Walker. Simmons passes to Embiid. Kicks to Richardson. This one for 3, but they recover it. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Simmons against Walker. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 14 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shots good by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
For 3, Harris. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And Walker kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Over Richardson. And it's Brown missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's the lob for Harris.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Boston has possession. Walker finds Hayward. And here's Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
The first free throw is good. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Tatum.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And he knocks down the first one.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Brown outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. 20 feet out. Boston again missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Burks kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist here tonight.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. 5th best is Al Horford.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group. You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Bounce pass from Burks. Horford against Williams. Rebound Boston.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Korkmaz grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Walker against Simmons. To the inside, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Passes it to Horford. Lets it go from 11. Here's Simmons. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Outside, Walker. And there's the pass to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Burks finds Simmons. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Walker the pass to Williams. Now the dish to Brown. No good from outside.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Korkmaz. That 3 off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Walker. Here's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Korkmaz passes to Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's 17 points for Joel Embiid.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
Pass to Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment here to see the numbers for Kemba Walker. Right around 21 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And here's Walker outside. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Walker the pass to Cantor. Changes up, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Walker against Simmons. Robinson for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Walker. Shoots the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Milton, guarded by Smart. Horford, no luck. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. In the corner, Smart with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Robinson passes to Milton. Stolen by Smart. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doors, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Tobias Harris comes in for Joel Embiid, and Josh Richardson subbed in for Simmons. He doesn't get the second one.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That's good from Harris. Both good from the line that time. 1:03 left to play in the third. Walker dishes to Hayward. Passes it to Cantor. Outside, Walker. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Down low. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Cantor with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And here's Richardson. The pass to Harris. Over Tatum. That one wide left. Hayward from outside. Off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Enes Kanter is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Hayward. Then there's Edwards. And it's Smart in at the 2. Rush, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Scott kicks to Harris. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Robinson passes to Scott. And the three off target.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Walker. He dishes it to Hayward. Smart kicks to Hayward. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Thibault. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Boston shooting about 42% so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tice passes to Hayward. Smart with the ball. Dishes to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker. The shot from the low post is good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Hilton the pass to Harris. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Scott. And Simmons subbed in for Glenn Robinson III. Walker against Simmons. Hayward, left side. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, Gordon Hayward unafraid to be aggressive with his three-point shot. This guy has a ton of confidence in that jumper.
Here's Milton, guarded by Walker. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half. Simmons against Walker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Cantor. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 23. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. As we know, historically, the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Smart. Offensive rebound.
Well, what phenomenal work deep inside the post. Smart, willing, and able to get himself to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart. Al Horford is checked in for Shake Milton. Boston also with the sub. Robert Williams is checked in for Enes Kanter. And so Smart nails both of them. It's all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, Which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Walker in the post. Simmons is there. Shot's good by Walker. The 76ers leading by 23. Inside, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Williams looking over the floor. Walker with a clean look. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Down low. To the inside. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
You know, people refer to Al Horford being the hub for this team. Defensively, he's always in the right position and such a good playmaker for a big man.
He misses the free throw, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green kicks to Williams. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Green. Walker goes in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford. And it's no coincidence teammates often have the best seasons of their careers, Doris, playing alongside Al Horford.
I think, Kevin, that has everything to do with his passing ability, but also his willingness to be an incredible screener. This guy walls off defenders as long as possible, maybe even flirting with a moving screen. All I know is guys get wide open looks off of Al Horford's screening ability.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
That shot off. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Tries from 7. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Burks, the pass to Horford. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Williams. Neto surveying the floor. Shoots. And Boston with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Ojale. Stolen. Here's O'Quinn. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, big-time finishes. And maybe that doesn't define his game, but give him a head of steam, and O'Quinn will get the job done.
Passes it to Ojale. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it? Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the rejection by Embiid. And he's able to get it back.
Shooting two.
That's good from Kemba Walker. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Here's Milton, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker dishes to Cantor. Here's Ojale to the paint. Here's Edwards. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
In basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
To the left side wing. A floater. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Here's Milton. Quinn trying to free himself up. A shot by Milton, no good. Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Milton, guarded by Green. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a five-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.